That's Curtis, and this is your Linda. Okay, so they're taking us on this trip tonight or today. All right, tonight too. It's a long trip. Okay. All right. Be sure to keep your arms and legs inside the windows. Do not hang them out. Okay.
Unless you don't like them, in which case they'll be gone.
Michael, do you remember your first Hayride? I think you were like 1 or 2 or something like that. And you did not enjoy it all of it. Well, you came back for more.
Now he's recording it.
Yeah, now he's recording it.
We were thinking about using this one because it's 360 and if you can see it in full motion, whenever it warms up again, maybe even next spring, do another garden tour where we get the full.
Sure.
That'd be really cool.
Is that?
Really cool.
All right, on your right, farther down is where soybeans were growing this year, and the soybeans are so neat when they grow up. They're beautiful, and then when they cut them, it's the neatest looking field. I think after they've harvested the soybeans.
So next year you can have a corn maze, but a soybean maze. It's tall. It's perfect for the kids. I would see you.
Where I think from what Kurt told me that there is going to be corn out here next year.
Well, then let's have another maze for next year.
Oh, he's got something better in mind. I
Maze,
think.
get it?
Yeah, maze. Yep. Does anybody have an idea about how big this land is here? Anybody have an idea how big this land is here?
40 acres.
What? Big. Okay. And what?
40.
40 acres. That's a little bit too big. Less than 40, it's big, but big less than 40.
45.
45? 25. Oh, yes. Okay. Just under 25. I told Curtis just under 24, but it's just under 25. And the land I grew up on is just under 24. So my dad's
We're
land.
going on the road. Yeehaw!
As you know, these are our oak woods down here. The oaks of Mamre would be the biblical name for them of Abraham's time. And because of the possibility of rain, we're up there rather than down here. Yes, we normally have our harvest party down here in the woods, but because of the possibility of rain, the games and stuff are set up by the church. Yes, we have our Easter sunrise service down here. Yes, and other events, corn roast, and other church picnics down here at that time. Okay, Linda can tell you who made this wagon. Curtis did. Yep.
Nobody got that. So that was great.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Okay, further down at the right, you can see our garden area. We're expanding it another 40 45 feet up to the east toward the building next year. And that's where we're headed now, I guess.
Oh, this is the puppy's
My youngest daughter went on this hayride right before she turned first you. Are on land. She had, I think, yeah, some all-purpose vehicle. Help you get through this.
Okay, guys, I want you to look to the right here. This is our pumpkin area. All the pumpkins we have up by the church came from this, and my granddaughter helped me plant about half of the pumpkin area. Next year, I'm looking for an army of kids to help us plant this area along here. Pumpkin. Okay, you're volunteering. You're hired. You'll lead a platoon of them, kids. And there's also squash in here. You also. Okay. All right. Mr. Matthews been rotor-tilling this up here, and hopefully this will be done by the end of the fall. Next door to us, our neighbors. Guys, if you listen, there may be some chickens out. There are some chickens. They have a couple of hundred geese and a lot of chickens who escaped earlier today. They made it through that. Yeah.
Flashbacks and going
Yeah.
after that goose.
Yeah. Well, this was about 4 or 5 chickens that had gotten out. Yeah.
Goose got out. Began to ring around the road.
Yeah. They're out in the middle of the night trying to capture 'em. Yeah. They got him. Got him back in. Got the escapee back in. Yeah.
That one was pretty tame, though. It kind of just went down and picked it up, put it right away. It was fine. But
Yeah, there's some of them.
there's some of the geese right
Man, they're all up in there.
That's it.
Pumpkin seeds.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm guessing that he may be developing a vineyard here. That's what it looks like, the markers to me. We'll see. But it's in the early stages. And he's developing this as an organic farm type thing. So trying to be self-sustaining with it, with the stuff that the animals produce and other things for fertilizer and whatever on that. So
farming is a lot of hard work.
it is.
Realize online, they're like, oh,
Yeah, you don't just go to the supermarket and presto, it's there. There's a lot of things went into it before it gets to the store. Yeah. Just a little ways up ahead of us, the train tracks coming through, and it's a magnificent thing. You'll have to ask Pastor Danny about this, but when the trains come down through the brush and through the trees and everything, it's a really neat thing to watch.
A little terrifying if you're on the ground.
If you're close by, yeah. But if you're looking from the safety of his office,
That is great.
it is great. It's majestic, really. It's really neat.
You come out of the trees like a charging animal.
Now, for our earlier hay rides, we used to come down here. We had several years where it was dry enough, and then it got too wet to come down this area. But we used to come down this and go along the track. And now we're going this far down. You go far enough, you hit the swamplands. Pardon? No, this is the ComEd right away here, so we're down here. And it used to be farmed along the right of way, but then the policy changed at ComEd They used to like the farmers to farm there because it would keep the trees and brush and everything away, and they wouldn't have to come in and clean it out. But they had a change of policy, and so that's no longer done where the right-of-way is. I don't know exactly why.
When I go horseback riding, we can go along the right of way, but other than that, I don't know that there's anything else to be done there.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Right.
comment people didn't like crossing through the fields.
No, I think it may have had something to do with the state. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of good land not being productive.
Yeah, right.
What's really neat too is when ComEd comes through with their helicopters, they use our parking lot as a staging ground, and they will come over with their helicopters with their technicians hanging from the rope. It's amazing to watch them do this. They land there and they go up and they got these guys dangling, and so they can work on and check out the power stakes. Yeah, and it's a little helicopter, and
The guys are hanging from the helicopter.
well, they're strapped on straps, and they're dangling under the straps while the helicopter goes, and they're working on things, and the helicopters check on the conditions all the way along the line. So that about once a year or so. Pardon? Yeah. But it's so neat to watch them land on our parking lot and then take off again. Okay, going along the ridge here, we'll give you an upper view looking down on the train track area.
Don't tell him. What's the problem?
Sebastian, do you see anything different about the play area? Is there anything new there now? Okay, we have a new playground that's up. Everything is new on it. You noticed that? Yeah, okay. It's there now. The several of the men in the church were working real hard on it to get the stuff put together. A lot of little nuts and bolts that they have to put together. And then the wood they made, the wood tree house, not tree house, but upper house they made from scratch.
They're going to put siding on it.
I guess, I don't know.
It's got a roof
The
on
rent,
it.
I tell you, if they do that though, the rent's gonna go up.
And it looks like black char paper.
Yep. They wanted to get at least as much as they could done in time for the today. Yep.
Okay, I never noticed that.
The what?
The green slide. And then the guy actually that made it up.
We've had in the past a lot of deer down in there, bedding down, and then they come down and by our garden. Finally, with the fences, can keep them out. But the coyotes have kind of been keeping the area clear too. In fact, when I came in the drive last night in the dark from Becky and I were at a bluegrass gospel sing at Russell Free, Evangelical Free Church, and I came in to do some watering in the garden. This was 9:30 or so at night because I had transplanted some stuff and they needed water. And I came in the drive, and all of a sudden there are two coyotes startling away, yelping, because I had my lights shone on them, caught them in the act of doing whatever they were doing, and off they went.
So close to the train.
Yeah, right. But you can hear them at night. How, you guys, when you're in the building working, you come out probably hear them howling, can't you?
We were working
Yeah.
on the BBS video. I remember we were editing, and then we look out the window, and it's right there. And there's a big one too.
Yeah.
When my horse was across the street, would come a certain time, and every single night, the coyotes would start their yipping. And I was like, no, because they'd come closer and closer to the barn, and I'm like, I'll chase you down. And one day I kept the horse in the barn, but I went out there and I was whirling stuff and cutting, and then they're like, I'm alone. And they got real quiet. Took off. I'm like, good. A little bold.
Well, that's what gets dangerous if those chickens get out.
Yeah.
Coyotes.
Yep, that's right. And with the geese.
See, I told you.
And they can jump that fast.
No more
Not
Georgia.
that much of a they will inconvenience. Yeah. You're smart like that.
My ghost.
We were having a huge bonfire.
Wait, you got her.
It was getting darker later, earlier, tonight. It was scary. But he went real wild, high pitched. Scared everybody.
That was on that half.
We're gonna go on the other side. I think we're gonna go down by the pond, maybe. And we're definitely gonna go out in the field there. There he is, yep. He's gonna go take that route. Yeah, a few years ago we had a big buck that was around here, and he had a head full of, it was quite a rack. And I think it might have been one of the ones as a little doe that used to get into the garden, and I would have conversations with him. What? What was? Well, a dinosaur out there.
Is it a dinosaur or a dragon?
Okay, we've got the pond down there with lots of turtles and other things.
Perhaps it's your child. What am I doing?
Saw some otters in there.
Did you? Okay. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, somebody's got good eyes. Oh, Ethan will go wild over this. Look at that. As you can see, we have lots of wildlife out here.
Hey, get this started.
Okay. Another reason to keep your limbs inside the windows. It's Gunner. I think. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you got a ladybug on your head. It's a baby one.
Okay. We're taking away, we haven't taken in years now. I used to come through here too.
I think we lost him.
Yep. Okay guys, don't tell anyone that that monster was out there, because if they find out, that they may be too scared to come on the ride here. So don't let them know, okay?
No, I've been here. I've seen the old Jurassic Park films. I know how this works. We all died to one hideous beast. They were towed to the island to solve it, and then they make another sequel.
Okay.
You got it. It's going to be the...
You!
I want to be on
I don't have to fight the dragons. I have dragons in Orpheus. I have burned down cities and taken over cities. Do not question my abilities.
My queen.
Yeah, I'm the queen.
But if we don't tell anyone that they were cut on the ride, then they'll die.
They might be the ones.
I know what. You can't wait.
Okay, off in this area where you can't see, there are lots of rocks and stones, part of the drainage system coming from the drainage down the road that goes down. And Roy, who used to farm this area, would come down here with his tractor and plow and everything, and on the rocks there'd be hundreds of snakes sunning themselves. Yes, hundreds and hundreds of snakes sunning themselves on the rocks down here. They're all covered up now, so I don't know if they do that anymore, but
I think we're safe. My Jeep just pops up behind us.
yeah. And let's see, it was Greg Kane used to come down here too before he wasn't able to move around because of his MS, but he would come down here and check on the pond, and he would see the snakes down there as well. And he told me, "Did you know there are hundreds of snakes down there?" I said, "Yeah, I know. I stay away from there." They're all garter snakes and stuff like that. Though, so.
They must have had a nest or something.
Oh yeah, lots of, yeah. And you see them ever so often in the garden too, which is good. I mean, they keep some of the insects and stuff out that shouldn't be in there. Yep. So it's a good sign when you got the snakes in there.
A healthy ecosystem.
Yes, that's right.
A friend of mine, first back riding to this one location, and she said, there was a guy who I did in fact meet this guy later, a couple years later, and he started to say something. I went, hold up, are you the one that screams like a little girl? He goes, absolutely. Because there was a snake that was there, and he got cut the head off or something, I think. I might be wrong. But he went to go pick up the snake and throw it into the pit where there was all these other rattlers and all that. This is not garter snake. And he went to, and the snake moved, wrapped his still body around him because he was still alive to some respect. And he screamed, and the knife that he had borrowed from somebody else went into the pit. Oh no! And he was like, I'll go get it. And the person who owned it, I said, no, it does not matter at all. It will never matter again. It's over. And he said the scream that came out of his mouth filled the camp.
He can tell it's raining. She's not even scared to fight it. You think he can tell it's raining in there? He can't. He'll be getting on the
Yeah,
windshield.
yeah.
Boy, it is. I don't even realizing it's raining.
We're up. But he's not getting
Yeah, yeah, we're missing the raindrops.
And the faster you go, the more raindrops hit you. So it's good that we're going this way.
Yeah.
No, it's true. When you try to run through, you'll see the people just walking, and you're like, why are you running? Because if you run, you actually capture the raindrops. But you get out back, you're better, but you get out back. Weigh your options. More important.
How was the soy? Yeah. How was the soybean harvest this year? Good, good. I've been praying for these fields. Yeah, yeah, last year. Yeah.
What was it like being your main?
Basically that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Right, yes. Yeah.
But there is a big difference between process, versus all natural from the garden.
Yeah, yeah.
Tastes way better.
Yeah.
I'll take a fresh bag of string beans over a can. from the store.
Did they dress up all in white?
Yeah, yeah.
Dyed raiment? Yeah, we got it. Okay, I'm with you.
Right. Yep. Which is a plug for the garden. Anybody who wants to grow their own food, we got room in the garden for you.
Yeah, that's
The garden pots.
Yeah.
Guys, we all know how to
In fact, Jim Smoley, he was down. This is the first. He's come here for so many years, but it's the first time he had a walkthrough in the garden. This was about a week and a half ago. He had sat down for some other reasons to check with me and said, "Oh wow, I didn't know all this stuff was here." And I said, "You obviously didn't see the video, the live stream." He said, "No, he hadn't." So I took him on the tour, and then he told his Bible study group about it, and they all want to have garden plots out there now. Yeah. Yeah. And each season has its own beauty. Really. Some, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah.
So thank you, Pastor, for walking through
Oh, yeah.
some of the history and the geographical location.
Such as there is, yeah. Oh, it's fun. It is. It is a beautiful property. Yes, it is.
But now we need help.
Okay. All right. Okay. Be sure to thank Curtis for taking us on the trip. Okay. Be sure to say thank you to him.